Eat. It. Eat. It. Ease. Is. Ease. Is. Easy. If. Easy. If. Eel. Ill. Eel. Ill. Eager. Inner. Eager. Inner. Feet. Fit. Feet. Fit. Deep. Dip. Deep. Dip. Seek. Sick. Seek. Sick. Feel. Fill. Feel. Fill. Heel. Hill. Heel. Hill.
Hi, and welcome back to the Ultimate Pronunciation course. In today's video, we will be presenting the first lesson in the deep pronunciation section, the vowel sounds E and I, as in bean and bin. Here they are in the IPA chart. These two sounds are very similar, and I am here to help you produce them and tell them apart. You should already be familiar with the E sound from day 2, but we are going to show you the differences so you will be able to know when to use each sound. First, let me demonstrate what the two vowels sound like. Try to hear the difference. E. I. E. I. Now let's take a closer look, shall we? Let's start with a recap of the E sound. To make this sound, you first stretch your lips to form a bright smile. Then, put the tip of your tongue behind your lower front teeth. Raise your tongue high in the mouth and keep it tense, like this. You should notice a slight vibration in your vocal cords, and the air comes easily out of your mouth. Like all other vowels, E is a voiced sound. E. Why don't you give it a try? Great job! Now, we're going to learn the second sound in our pair, the I sound. To make the I sound, first make the E sound. E. Feel the tension in your mouth? Next, relax your mouth and tongue and let your tongue drop just a little bit. The tip of your tongue should still be right behind the lower front teeth. Keep your lips relaxed. Eh, eh, eh. Try to say E, then say eh. E, eh. E, eh. E, eh. Do you feel your tongue getting lower? Take a look at this. You will feel vibrations in your throat as I is a voice sound too. I. Now you try. Amazing job. One common feature that the two sounds share is that the tip of your tongue is behind your lower front teeth. E, I. E, I. Besides, they are different in many ways. E is tense and I is lax. This means I is more relaxed. When occurring in minimal pairs, E is longer and I is shorter. Listen closely. E, I, E, I. Beat, bit, beat, bit. Your mouth stretches wider with the E sound, while it is more relaxed with the I sound. E, I, E, I. Your tongue is higher when saying E. Look at the diagram. E, I, E, I. Let's try making both sounds again using our three-stage technique. Here we go. E, E, E. I, I, I. One last time. E, I. Now you try it with me. Let's say them again with rising and falling intonations. Listen and repeat after me. We'll go with E first. E, E. You try, please. Now try it with I. I, I. Your turn. Fabulous! Now is a good time to pause and give yourself some time to practice if you need it. To get really comfortable with the sounds, we need to use them in words. Here we go. Listen carefully and then repeat after me. E, bean. Now your turn. I, bin. E, feet. I, fit. Now let's say them back to back. Bean, bin. Feet, fit. Now let's say the words again and try it with rising and falling intonations. Please say them after me. Bean, bean. Why don't you give it a try? Bin, bin. Feet, feet. fit, fit. Brilliant. E is often spelled as EA, as in tea and peace. It can also be presented as EE, as in free and keep, and as IE, as in believe and relief. What about I? How do we spell it? Let me show you. We often find I spelled with an I, as in pig and skip. It can also be spelled with a Y, as in gym and system, and an E, as in receive and rely. Please note that these are only some of the spellings. Please always check your dictionary if you're not sure. Well done! Since you know how to make the sounds, let's get to the fun part, making them.
Welcome back! Let's get to work putting E and I into some commonly used words and comparing them. I'm going to provide you with minimal pairs. A minimal pair is two words which are very similar except for one sound. Bean and bin in the previous video is an example. Okay, let's get started. Let's start with E and I at the beginning of the words. Are you ready? Say them after me. Eat. Your turn, please. Each. Eel. Ease. It. Itch. Ill. Is. Now our minimal pairs. Eat, it. Eat, it. Each, itch. Each, itch. Eel, ill. Eel, ill. Ease, is. Now let's practice with E and I in the middle of the words. Remember to repeat after me. Here we go. Feet, feel, peel, seat, fit, fill, pill, sit. Let's say them back to back. Feet, fit. Feel, fill. Peel, pill. Seat, sit. Finally, we'll practice the sound at the end of the words. Please note that there is no I in this position. And don't forget to say the words after me. Tea, see, knee, free. Amazing job, you did it. Now, just to level things up, let's put these words into sentences. I will repeat them all twice. For the first time, I will say them slowly and focus on the sound. Then I'll say them normally at natural speed. Please say them after me. Ready? Go. These high heels fit my feet perfectly. Why don't you give it a try? These high heels fit my feet perfectly. It's your turn. Let's try another sentence. Can I ask you all to sit in your seats? Can I ask you all to sit in your seats? Please try it now. Let's do another one, shall we? Feel free to eat anything you like. Feel free to eat anything you like. Please give it a try. You're getting the hang of it. One more. He eats the peel instead of the bitter pill. He eats the peel instead of the bitter pill. Give it a shot. Here is our last sentence. I feel so free drinking tea by the sea. I feel so free drinking tea by the sea. Your turn, please. Well done, my friends. You've completed day 10. Do you feel more confident saying the two sounds E and I? If you need more practice, feel free to replay this video as many times as you need. If not, we'll see you in day 11. Until next time, bye!
Your feet are too big to fit in those shoes. Jim, if you're sick, you need to seek help. Look at this field. It's filled with red roses. They dipped the anchor of the ship in too deep. There's a healing center on a green hill where I will go to heal.
Phil will feel ill. Eating eel makes you feel really ill. Still seals steal steel wheels. Will have the will to wield wild wheels? Sheep sink ships when ships ship sheep. The ship is so big and the sea is so deep.
I want to dip my toes in the water. It's so hot today.
Yeah, it's so hot and I'm feeling sick.
I'll seek a waiter and ask him to bring you some iced tea. It'll help you.
The ship is so big and the sea is so deep. Yeah, it's so hot and I'm feeling sick.
I want to dip my toes in the water. It's so hot today. I'll seek a waiter and ask him to bring you some iced tea. It'll help you. This ski slope is very slippery. I hope I won't slip.
Just get a good grip on the handles.
Maybe I won't slip if I go to sleep.
Maybe you'll feel better if we eat a hot meal.
Yes, please. This ski slope is very slippery. I hope I won't slip. Maybe I won't slip if I go to sleep. Yes, please.
Just get a good grip on the handles. Maybe you'll feel better if we eat a hot meal.